Hey everybody, I want to do a quick update for the 1 year time frame for my Toyota Tacoma. You can see I kind of did a little accident here yesterday with the trailer, and I had the tailgate down when I was driving. I didn't realize it, and this thing actually kind of got in the way. It was moved up forward and it hit the tailgate. Don't do that. Anyway, for my update, I've got the V6 model 4x4. I use it for my business and I haven't had any issues at all with it. I haven't even washed it though, so it looks kind of dirty. I have never taken it back to the dealer. Nothing's wrong with it, which is great. It's just dirty. I have cleaned the rims off a little bit, but I haven't had really any warranty work needed, which is why I bought this Toyota. Some things I noticed about it is you can see how big this front end is, and it actually goes up a little bit here. It makes the truck appear bigger than it actually is. I don't know if it's necessarily needed, but that's what it's for. It's a really long hood. I'm not sure if I like this design, but it looks cool, and that's about it. But the other thing I noticed about driving this, aside from the fact that it's totally reliable, nothing's wrong with it, is that the engine is a V6 and actually gets the same gas mileage as the 4-cylinder. Costs a little bit more to buy, but has a lot more power. And along with the power though, it doesn't have a lot of low end torque. It's more like a racing engine. You really have to wind it up. You got to hit the pedal to the metal and downshift in order to get speed up on this thing. It has lots of acceleration, but it requires lots of downshifting and lots of revving. But aside from that, as long as it lasts forever, which hopefully it will, that's why I bought it. And I'll do another video here about me trying to fix this dent in my tailgate. Well, unfortunately for me, I had the tailgate down and I was driving down like this, and this part was here and it binded, and I don't know if you can see, but it basically pushed this in. So I'm going to try somehow to get this dent out of the tailgate. You can see it's creased the metal in here, which is not good. I might try to hit it with a 2x4. Actually, I'm going to try to hit it with some kind of like a rock or heavy device, hammer, with the 2x4 resting against here, and hit it up from underneath to hopefully that it goes up. And I'll also put some kind of a fabric in between the 2x4 and here to prevent it from getting the finish from getting messed up, and we'll see what we can do with that. Well, I've hit it quite a few times and it looks like it's getting better. I'll have to look at the video, compare it. But it looks like it's getting better, and I'm about to show you how I've been doing this. Okay, first thing I've been doing is taking the sweatshirt and covering the area. It's not super thick, but it's thick enough to where it's not going to let anything from the wood scrape the metal underneath. That's the protector. Then I've been taking this 2x4 and placing the 2x4 right up underneath in the right spot to hit it from underneath. So I've been placing it and holding it here, and while I'm holding it here, I've been picking up this rock. See it right down there? I don't know if you can see it. That rock, okay? And that rock I've been picking it up with my other hand and hitting it from underneath. And I keep doing that, and I'm making some slow but steady progress, which is good. Well, it's getting closer still. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do much more with this, but it is definitely a dramatic improvement over what it was. I even had to come back on the other side here and hit it from the back with the 2x4 because it was bulging out in the back. But this crease is the problem. You can see that crease. That's why it's not going to ever go back to what it was, but it is certainly a lot closer now than it was when I started, that's for sure. Well, I think that's going to do it with my attempts. I actually started hitting it and leaving a little marring on the paint, even though I was using that sweatshirt. So we're going to leave it at that. It's a lot better than what it was though. So it's probably the best I'm going to be able to do.